Hello. Storm Juliet has been bringing some very disruptive weather across parts of the Mediterranean, particularly the Balearics, where there was 180 millimetres of rain in just 24 hours, as well as up to 2.5 metres of snow over the highest mountains. That storm system is now pushing towards the east. Still some really rough seas from the Balearics towards Corsica, Spain, into Italy as well. Some strong winds and some heavy rain circulating around that system. It'll be pushing its way towards the Balkans and Greece as well during Thursday. To the southeast of that, for much of Turkey and Cyprus, it remains warm. Nicosia at 27 Celsius in the sunshine, but all that unsettled weather continues through the central Mediterranean. Really brisk Bora winds for Croatia through the Adriatic could be disruptive through the day. Still quite cold for portions of Portugal and Spain, and then high pressure as we push further north for the UK, Denmark for instance as well, but still some heavy snow showers for northern and western parts of Norway. And things aren't changing in a hurry for Friday as high pressure keeps things settled for many northwestern and central parts of Europe, but low pressure, Storm Juliet, still in the central Mediterranean, so more downpours across parts of Italy, Croatia, Greece, Malta for instance, and brisk winds too. So London, Paris, Madrid and Milan, all these cities seeing things turning a bit colder through the course of the weekend into next week, with the arrival of some wintry showers around as well. Showers in store for Berlin, but drier in Athens by Sunday. Bye-bye. Hello. We've still got more unsettled, pretty wintry feeling stormy weather across much of North America over the next few days. Let's look at the satellite image. It shows this system moving across the northern plains, bringing some snow towards the Great Lakes. Another system clearing away from the Canadian Maritimes. So later on Wednesday and into Thursday, our attention focuses to this area of low pressure. That's bringing some severe storms through parts of the Mississippi Valley towards Tennessee, for instance, as well. This storm system moving out of the Four Corners. Still some heavy snow lingering on Thursday for the mountains of Arizona, Colorado, for instance, as well. But ahead of that, some really sharp showers and thunderstorms into the likes of Texas. And then the next low pressure system on that conveyor belt of really unsettled weather moves in across southern Alaska and British Columbia. So windy, some heavy snowfall over the mountains there. That's pushing into Washington State and Oregon. Bit of a respite for a time across the likes of California. A drier day for the Sierra Nevada, but there could be up to 6 feet of snow in places that's accumulated. So a little bit of a respite for the likes of San Francisco over the next couple of days before more wet weather arrives. And for the here and now, it's a drier picture for New England, New York State as well, but really warm weather for the time of year. Warm, humid weather holding on for southern and eastern states. And you can see all these thunderstorms developing across parts of South Carolina, pushing into Georgia as well, and many areas in the east turning much more unsettled and colder towards the end of the week. Hello. We've seen a lot of heavy rain bringing some flooding across several parts of South America over the past couple of weeks. The latest area to see some flooding is Paraguay. It's been a bit of a dry spell of weather after the cloud has cleared away from Paraguay, so Wednesday a drier day. But what we're going to see is the downpours reinvigorating across the region again into Thursday. So for southern Brazil in towards Paraguay, it's looking particularly wet during Thursday. And further north across the continent, plenty of really heavy downpours too. So areas including northern Peru, Ecuador into Colombia, heavy rain and thunderstorms. They're going to stretch across the Amazon basin, so central Brazil, Brasilia, more heavy downpours likely, mainly to the south of Rio de Janeiro, but Sao Paulo state, where we had flooding last week, is set to see more heavy rain. Pretty warm and dry through central Argentina, but very unsettled once again towards Patagonia. So Caracas and Brasilia, two of the cities seeing some heavy rain over the next 5 days or so. Santiago and Montevideo both set to stay dry. And some warm weather at the moment across Mexico, so things have been hotting up, 27 Celsius there. 1 or 2 isolated showers, perhaps around the Bay of Campeche. A lot of dry weather further south for Costa Rica and Panama, but into the central Caribbean, the weather looking dry and settled for now. We'll start to see some cooler conditions and some showers working in to the far north of Mexico, so perhaps some rain for Mexico City by Monday. Should be staying dry though for Kingston, Jamaica. Bye for now. Hello. While Cyclone Freddie originally made landfall in Mozambique on Friday, we've now seen 5 days of heavy rain across the region, displacing tens of thousands of people. There was 200 millimetres of rain that fell in just 24 hours during Tuesday. And that system, although it is going to be slowly easing away from Mozambique, still bringing some heavy rain for the next 24 to 48 hours, and then it looks like it could reform into a cyclone before piling into Madagascar later in the week. Elsewhere across Africa, in the north, we've got the tail end of Storm Juliet in the Mediterranean, bringing a few showers to Algeria, Libya and cooler air moving in there. South Africa, a cold front is moving its way in, so after a warm, dry day on Thursday, we'll see a drop in temperature with the arrival of some showers from Friday onwards. Hot and dry in Khartoum, but in Casablanca, we're going to be seeing some heavy showers rolling in by around Sunday. Now let's take a look across the Middle East, and most places reasonably fine and settled for now. We're going to be seeing the winds picking up though for the likes of Syria and across the Levant as that frontal system in the Mediterranean approaches later on in the weekend. For the here and now, light winds, temperatures in the high 20s for most areas across Saudi Arabia towards Oman as well. But you can see this area of showery rain, 1 or 2 showers affecting Muscat, for instance, that will push into Iran and across to Pakistan too. So showers clearing away from Muscat by Friday, and it's going to be warming up in Dubai. Bye-bye. Hello. Across India, it's been the warmest February on record, and actually March is starting off on that pretty warm note too. Temperatures well above average for many northern and central parts of India at the moment. Down towards the south, you can see the shower cloud across parts of Sri Lanka, down towards the Maldives as well. We'll continue to see some showery rain here, I think, over the next few days. Colombo probably mostly dry on Thursday, most of the downpours a little bit further south. But as we head across central and northern India, the sunshine, the high temperatures set to continue. So Mumbai and Nagpur both at around about 36 Celsius. A little bit cooler where we've got this band of showers across the mountains of Pakistan, Afghanistan, up towards Nepal as well. But to the north of that, a slice of warm weather again across parts of Central Asia. 27 Celsius for Ashgabat. A front moving in across Kazakhstan may well bring some slightly cooler air as we head towards the weekend. But sunshine down the west coast. In towards the Maldives, you can see some of those heavy showers cropping up, but it won't be raining all the time. They'll be hit and miss. Similar picture into the far south of Sri Lanka, but drier further north across Sri Lanka, and then dry and settled and warm up towards West Bengal and Bangladesh, but a few showers for the likes of Assam and Bhutan as well. Mumbai, hot and dry over the next 5 days or so, and those showers in Colombo becoming more persistent, I think, from Friday onwards. In Astana, it's turning colder with the arrival of some wintry showers, but warming up in Kabul. Bye-bye. Hello. Severe tropical cyclone Judy has been moving across Vanuatu, bringing some heavy rain, some damaging winds, power cuts across the region too. Here it is on the satellite image, this massive cloud. It's pushing its way southeastwards now, away from land. Now, we've also had heavy rain across parts of Indonesia and especially for the Malay Peninsula, and there could be more flooding for the region here. And it's been very warm recently. We've had a record-breaking warmth across parts of Japan. Thursday, another warm day to come for Tokyo, 20 degrees, but a few wintry showers in the far north, and low pressure will bring cooler and more unsettled conditions as we head into Friday. Moving further south, lots of dry settled weather across Thailand, but then back into heavy rain for Malaysia and parts of Java, Sumatra as well. So for Tokyo, after the warm day on Thursday, showers arrive, and that's going to bring a drop in the temperature for the remainder of the week. Singapore, next 5 days, keeping some heavy downpours. We're also seeing some of that heavy rain pushing into northern parts of Australia. So you can see the rain here for the Northern Territory, parts of Queensland as well. Further south, a little cooler than it has been in Perth, 30 degrees on Friday. Heading across to New Zealand after a bit of a drier spell of weather. There'll be a few more showers pushing in to the South Island through the day, but the North Island looking largely dry at the moment. Of course, Cyclone Judy not far away out towards the north there. So Sydney will be turning warmer and drier later in the week, but it's cooling down in Perth. Bye-bye.